Hey everyone, Kayley here. So today we have this really big voluminous ponytail tutorial. I love this. It's inspired by Lucy Hale's ponytail from the VMAs, but that one was a lot like my quick summertime updo or ponytail video that I did, which I will link in the description box. So I decided to add to that by adding some braids in and just making it a little bit more me. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So we're going to start out by separating the hair from in front of your ears, and I actually took a little bit more than the hair that was just in front of my ears so that the sections going back would be a little bit bigger. This is a good tip to use if you have fine or thin hair. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just take the hair from in front of the ears or just a little bit more, and then you're going to clip those out of the way. Now if you want some extra volume, and I totally recommend it, you should give your crown just a little bit of teasing, and then once your teasing is done, just smooth the top so that everything looks nice from the top. Then of course pull it all into a ponytail. I put mine kind of in the middle of my head. You could do high or low depending on what you want, but I think middle to low is going to look the best. So now we're going to go ahead and curl everything, but first I'm going to apply heat protectant to make sure my hair is protected while I use a curling iron. And then I am using a 3/4 inch curling iron because my hair is a little difficult to curl, but if yours holds a curl well, I recommend a 1-inch curling iron just depending on your hair type. Now curling the hair helps to add to volume because whenever you curl the hair, you make it more voluminous. So once you have a curled ponytail, it's going to be a lot more voluminous than a straight one. So because we're trying to get a really big voluminous ponytail here, of course I'm curling it just to give it as much volume as possible. And now we're going to let down the sides and curl them as well. I applied heat protectant off camera for these, but I'm just curling all these pieces away from the face. And this is going to help once these get back and into the ponytail, that way they blend nicely because they're curled the same way as the ponytail is curled. Then once you've got that done, go ahead and break up the curls a little bit. You can see that I'm doing that by shaking them and then just gently running my fingers through them. I wanted messy curls, so this was a really great way to get that effect. And now it's time for the braids. Now I added in a little 1-clip hair extension weft just so I would have a little bit more hair to work with. I have a DIY on that just in case you want it. For the braid, you're just going to take a section of hair as big or as small as you want it to be and just braid it all the way down. Now mine is kind of like a medium section. You could go with a really small micro braid or even make a bigger section for a bigger, more noticeable braid, just depending on what you like. And then I also decided to do like the microest of micro braids with the hair that was right over my ear. And that's totally up to you. If you want to add that, you can. I don't really know if it, like being such a small braid, really added to the hairstyle a lot, but I did it, so I thought I would tell you guys if you want to. That's what I did next. So then you repeat the same thing on the other side, taking your larger section and then braiding that down and then doing your extra micro braid if you want to. And now we just have to pin everything together. So you're gonna grab the extra hair and your micro braid and leave out the larger braid because we're gonna deal with that a little bit later. So sweep back the extra hair in your micro braid so that they go right over the ponytail and cover the elastic. Then you can either pin that hair right next to the elastic or right underneath the ponytail, whichever you prefer. And you can see that having this hair left out is going to make your ponytail look a lot bigger. But then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So grab your hair and your micro braid if you made one and sweep them over again so that they cover anything that's left of the elastic and pin it underneath or on the side. Then all we have left to do is grab the other braids that are left. So you're going to take them in the back, you're going to cross them over each other once, and then you're going to cross them over each other one more time. Then you just pin that in place. So you've got this little cool loop-de-loop going on with the braids, which I think looks really cool. Once you've got that pinned in place, I'm actually going to add some little clips into the ponytail. So I'm separating a section out and putting in these little jaw clips into the ponytail. But basically all you have to do is add these little clips in and it makes the ponytail look even bigger. And you can see at the end of this, we have a super voluminous, super big ponytail, which I love. I think this is a cool statement piece. And it's a fun way, especially for those of you with thinner, finer hair, to get a fuller looking ponytail. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!